A watch board never boils. As in, I had this board set up for news stuff, and then I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna post because I guess we're not getting anything today. And then the Washington Capitals, who have I think for years been trying to move Andre Burakovsky, for cap reasons and just because he's never quite lived up to the advanced billing. He gets moved on now to Colorado. So the Colorado Avalanche, who likely believe, hey, we can work with this kid and we can make it work. He's 24 years of age, so there's still that potential that he becomes a 20 goal scorer, though he has not reached that total yet in his career. And I think the alarming thing for Washington was he has the $3 million cap hit. There were rumors about whether or not they'd even bother qualifying him. I think there was likely genuine hesitation there. So once they made the qualifying offer, they didn't want to keep him. So he has moved along to Colorado. And what they get back is Scott Kosmachuk, who may not play a game this year for Washington. It's just contract for contract. Second round pick in next year's draft. And a third rounder, the same third rounder they picked up from Arizona in the Soderberg deal they made last week. So Colorado adding a little bit of skill to this. Again, the thing for me with Burakovsky, and I've seen endless speculation about him for the last 2 years, that Washington, whether it was when they were in the cap crunch or whatever it was, it felt like Burakovsky was going to be the odd man out. He was going to get moved. And now that it's finally happened, I'm just glad all that speculation can stop. I do think that he is somewhat overrated by some. He had 12 goals and 13 assists last year. He had the same totals the year before, though he played 20 games less that year before. His career high is 17 goals, 21 assists for 38 points. And I think that's probably about where you can expect him to end up. Now, there may be some expectation he can get more, and certainly he could prove me wrong this season, but we'll see. I'm wearing a Colorado jersey because they win in that they get a player and they don't give up anybody off the roster to do it. But it does cost them a little bit of cap space. And I would not be surprised to see Sakic making moves like this rather than, blowing 12, 11, even 10.5 million on Artemi Panarin. I think you're better off to make these kinds of moves, build up your depth, rather than just take a huge wad of money and throw it at one guy. Because if that one guy gets hurt, now you got problems on your roster. So we'll see if Colorado's done. They moved Soderberg out last week. This week they bring in Burakovsky. And of course they drafted Byram on the weekend. So there's still speculation that Tyson Barrie may find himself on his way out of town. Colorado definitely, likely Sakic seeing that this team is close. And he wants to get them over the hump. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below as always. Do you think this was a good deal for Washington? Do you think this was a great deal for Colorado? Or are you like me where I go, yeah, that's kind of a good deal for both? And I'm just glad that the endless speculation about Burakovsky is finally done. And I'm sure he is too. I don't know, maybe that affects his play at points in time too. Maybe he just didn't mix with coaching changes and all of this stuff that went on last year with the Capitals. But either way, it's done. So let me know your thoughts. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. You just happened upon this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you again soon.